the Seven Baby Crows. In Japanese, it's Nanatsu no Ko. Song of the Seashore, which is Hamabe no Ka, and then Cosmos. These are songs that we think that you will particularly enjoy. The first of those, Seven Baby Crows, is about, it's a little nursery song, basically, about 7 crows, but really 7 children of a mother crow. And the question is asked, why are you crying, mother crow? And the mother crow says, I'm crying because I have such cute little children in the mountains. Before we sing, I just want to say, I have a special relationship to Japan. I was actually in Japan a couple of years, about 20 years ago, and I lived in Ishinomaki, I lived in Sendai, I lived in Hidosaki. So I was in Miyagi-Ken, and I was in Miyagi Prefecture, and I was in the Iwate Prefecture as well. And I can say it was beautiful countryside then. There are still many places that are beautiful, and I do hope for the best as well for the Japanese people to rebuild there. So with that, 7 Baby Crows.
So the next song we're going to do is a song about the seashore, and it's basically a song that you can remember the good, happy times that you had in your past. And we thought that was especially appropriate for this time for the people in Japan, given the pain and the suffering that they've gone through, to remember that those fond memories can't be taken away from you, and you can always remember those that you love. It's also a good thing for us to remember that the memories we make today will become those future memories for us too. So even though you go through pain and suffering, there's lots of good times yet to be had, and you'll remember those good times in the future as well.
Oh one of our favorite songs. This song reminds us that every creature on the earth, whether it is animal or plant, started from one small life 10 billion years ago. It reminds us we are one. We really enjoy singing this song, and we hope you will enjoy this song too.
2, we're going to sing a thing called Peace Round, and then Now I Walk in Beauty. Now I Walk in Beauty is a round. Peace Round, we're each going to divide into sections, and each sing a different phrase that either means peace or petition for a higher power. And this is a different language. Yes.
Each person can explain.
Okay, good, yes.
So Sarah-san, can you explain?
Oh, okay. So we're going to do this mantra.
Yes, can you?
Yeah. Om Mani Me Hum, which is a Tibetan mantra. And Om is like supposed to be the original sound of the universe. It's this continual sound maybe you can even hear people say if you're just very quiet. And Mani means jewel, and Padme means lotus, and Hum is just like a finishing sound. So it's a powerful mantra that the Tibetan Buddhists often say, and it's supposed to invoke the Bodhisattva Chenresik, which is the manifestation of compassion. So maybe that's why we chose it, or whoever chose it,
Yes.
for having compassion for the people in Japan and everyone that we meet.
And the next one is
Shanti Shalom.
And this is in Hebrew, Shalom and Shanti. Shanti is in Sanskrit, and they mean great peace. And in Israel, you greet someone, you say Shalom when you greet them, and you say Shalom when you say goodbye, wishing peace always. And Shanti, Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti. It's the happiness that is always present when we are peaceful and in the heart presence of God. 長いです。Okay. Well, this is in Arabic.
Iko's husband is Muslim.
Yeah. and all Muslims would be praying in Arabic, even if you're not Arabic speaking. But then it means it's pronounced Bismillah Rahman Rahim. It means
in the name of God, most gracious, most merciful.
So this is said at the beginning of almost every prayer, and then you also say it like before the beginning of the meal, or before you start driving, before you go to work, just thinking of God.
And the last one is Gloria in excelsis Deo. And that's a Latin phrase. It's used in a lot of Renaissance music and later. And it literally translated means glory to God in the highest. That's what this means.
Okay, what I'd like to do is divide it to 4 groups. I'm thinking the best way to do that. Let's take everybody right here that I'm looking at. Side. Okay? You are going to do this first one, if you'd be willing to stand up with that. Okay? So you'll be singing this part and all of this section right here, minus our You'll be singing the second one, Shalom Shanti. Okay? And this section, okay, you choose where you want to go. This section right here, just you be willing to. So yeah, that's the middle section. And then Bismillah here. Bismillah. This one. Okay, so that's what you're singing. And then over here, you'll be talking about Gloria in excelsis Deo. Okay? Now we've got some choir members who are going to help you sing these verses.